So I just finished coming in from a 5-6K run. It's my third workout for the week. Kind of toned it down a little bit. I was hitting the weights pretty hard for about 6 months. Went through a couple levels of P90X. Still looking to, hit the third level for the third time of the year. But in between, I'm just sort of taking my time and making sure that I get a run in 3 times a week and a little bit of ad work, so that it's important to keep sweating. Anyways, wanted to, put this message out, and which is, put out what you believe in. Put out what you believe in. Right now in the Speaker Momentum Academy, we have people who are going through different levels. They're going through level 1, where they're just pressing record and getting past the fear and saying whatever it is that they need to say, because the habit is more important than the result. And then level 2 is about being evaluated, doing 10 more videos and being evaluated and finding your core message, finding out what it is that you want to put out there, and putting out what it is that you believe in. And we had a Zoom meeting the other night, and we talked a little bit about some different tools that would help you to find your message and make it stick. Now, there is a world-class speaking process that allows that to happen, where you can take whatever it is that you want people to think, feel, and do differently by the time you're done speaking, that you want your audience to think, feel, or do differently. And there is a 3-step process that we go through called finding your message and making it stick. If you want to find out more about that process, please visit youhavetospeak.com and join Speakers Momentum Academy and find out how people are finding their message and making it stick. But for now, what I want to share with you is how you can create a personal philosophy for yourself through something called CPR, something that I learned when I was in a leadership development group for Black men called the Lion Circle. And it's a tool that you can use anytime you have a challenge, anytime you have a problem. It could be between you and your children, it could be you and your spouse, it could be between you and a family member, it could be a goal that you're trying to set, or it could be just you looking at your overall life and trying to figure out what is your personal philosophy in life, so that you can put out what you believe in. So if you're thinking, man, I wanted to, make videos. I wanted to be able to give speeches. I'm in a business where I need to be able to influence people. I'm in an industry that needs my voice lent to it so that people can be led, so that we can get past the issues and the problems and whatever it is that's going on. Maybe you're in healthcare and you're somebody who, needs to lead people through a bit of a challenge, and you're already seen as a leader, as an influencer, but now you need something foundational that people can hang their hat on and follow you with. Maybe you're somebody who is in a health business, and you have something foundational that you want to be able to give to people so that they can follow you to the solution that you have, so that they can create better and more work-life balance in their lives. Put out what you believe in. So using this tool called CPR, context, purpose, results. First, you list out all of the results that you want. So if we're talking about your personal philosophy, think about all the results that you want in your life. And that's probably going to be, that could be a big list, or it could be 3 or 4 major things. But think about the results that you want in your life. You're always starting with the results. Like Stephen J. Covey, you're beginning with the end in mind. What results do you want? List them out. After you've listed out those results, then figure out what is the purpose behind those results. Why do you want those results? Why is it important to you? What is it that you're going to get out of your life if you get these things? Who is it important to? Why is it important that you get these results? And that statement is probably going to be a little bit shorter than all the list of results, but it is going to be the why behind the results. The next step is going to be the context. And the context is the why behind the why. So here are your results, here's your purpose, and here's the why behind the purpose. Here's what drives the purpose. The context is the engine behind the purpose. It's that thing that allows you to remind yourself of why you want the results and why you're doing it in the first place. It's like an automatic return or repeat back to basics to put out what you believe in. And this becomes your foundational statement and your personal philosophy, so that whatever challenge you're going through, you can always return to what that personal philosophy is going to be. And this could be a personal philosophy for your life. Bring value today, be valuable tomorrow. Or it could be a foundational phrase for any group of stories that you have. Gratitude feeds your attitude. Just be yourself and let others do the same. If it's to be, it's up to me. If, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. These are all foundational statements that have great meaning in people's lives. And when we hear them, we can understand almost exactly what they mean in 10 words or less. So you can figure out what your foundational philosophy is, or your personal philosophy is, by following that formula of looking at your results, then looking at why you want those results, and then accumulatively looking at the purpose and the results and describing all of it in just 10 words or less. And in those 10 words or less, you will find a statement that you can return to, like the proverbial elastic band on your wrist that allows you to think positive whenever you're thinking negative. You snap it and you can return back to your foundational philosophy or personal philosophy. I find that when I'm having tough moments, trying to get through, trying to figure out, and maybe waking up days asking myself, why am I doing this? Ultimately and eventually, I will return back to my foundational philosophy in life. Bring value today, be valuable tomorrow. That's why I am here. So what is your foundational philosophy? When are you going to put out what you believe in? When are you going to have something that you can return to, that no matter when you're facing moments of weakness and you need to find strength, and you're praying to God for that answer, and he says to you, what is it that you believe in? What is your foundational philosophy? What is it that you are going to put out that you believe in? What will you return to? What is your foundational philosophy? Use the CPR tool to make that happen. And if you have questions about how to use that and take that a little bit further, or there's a little bit of gray area in what I'm talking about, reach out to me. Join the SPA, youhavetospeak.com, or you can set an appointment with me at chatwithsteve.ca. But this is Steve out saying, put out what you believe in.